And let's see. The area's avenues of attack. This is pretty much open here. This is going to be very messy, hopefully. Hopefully for us watching, going to be very, very messy. The northeast as well. 2 avenues of attack with a very thin forest. And then there's whatever the hell this is. We've got a couple of alleys heading south. A couple of alleys heading east, west, north. Basically, a pretty damn open map. Ooh, Fried Crown, it's 4 a.m. Yikes. I appreciate you joining at 4 a.m. No, I haven't taken the baby to the pumpkin patch, Goke. Not this year. No, he was too young, and he was pretty much sick since the beginning of October. And he's been sick for a while, so unfortunately, no pumpkin patch this year. Jai Kumar, we did do a Michi cast about, I want to say, a month ago? Yeah, Abdurrahman, you like that intro? I find if I standardize the intro, it's easier for me to get into the game, and I have a little set pattern I like to look at, and the map and the attack path and all that cool stuff. By the way, is YouTube still live? I'm getting a message that YouTube is over. YouTube crashed. Looks like Motastic's going to be pulling in some boars. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, 1, 2. Sheep comes in to help as well. So, oh, that's sour. That is sour. You do not want to be losing villagers, and I think all 3 boars are actually not underneath the town center. So, not the cleanest of pulls, but I mean, losing a villager, not great. It did restart a second stream on YouTube. Why the hell did it do that? Man, oh man, YouTube. YouTube. I don't know why it did that. Let me try to log into that stream as we watch some lumberjacks to get some ASMR here. And now it's not letting me join it. Okay. Oh, YouTube. Fried Crown, you're missing a part in the middle there. You gotta have a little anecdote for the day. Okay, yeah, you have a 9-year-old. It's how they get strong, but they get sick, especially at a younger age, for a long time. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know what the hell happened with YouTube. It crashed. And look at that. A wolf dies. A spearman dies. And our Persian is safe for now. Thank you, Fried Crown. I appreciate that. Like I said, I like the regularity of it, the standardization of it. It helps me get into like the flow of casting. My whole intro basically is based off of me stealing Robin Williams in Good Morning Vietnam. That's basically it. My whole personality is basically just a bunch of different comedians and idiots sewed together like a quilt. A little bit of Robin Williams over here, a little bit of Jack Black over there. Good snipe from Chaos to win, who has a lot of forward infrastructure here and has snuck in a good amount of villagers. By the way, our Persian and our Vietnamese both making no effort to wall this in means that Chaos is going to just basically gobble up this land. Fantastic out of him. And the more he gobbles up, the more he's going to shove these units in here. And the more they're going to cause a lot of trouble. Don't you dare touch the intro. No, I'm not going to touch that. I'm not going to change the intro. Although if you watch my first few videos, and by first few I mean like the first few months, my intro was very much calmer. I haven't seen Supernatural, no. Lucifer says, good morning, Vietnam. I just remember watching that movie, and it had a very big impact on me when I was a kid. I think I watched it like years after it came out, or maybe not. I don't know exactly what year it came out, but I remember watching it in like, I think I was like 8 or 9. So in 1990, 1991. And it just like my brain was like, whoa. Like I obviously didn't get like all the political messaging and all the, you know, the war messaging and stuff like that, but it was like, wow, Robin Williams is freaking amazing. He is loud, he is funny, and he is like getting in trouble with the authorities, which for a 9-year-old is basically like a superhero. Oh no, Twitch also glitched out? Shit. Maybe it's my internet. It was Business Isaac back then. Yeah, subconsciously getting ready to steal Robin Williams's intro. But that's kind of what it started off with. I started off with a lot more of a calm intro, and then it kind of evolved into this, like, you know what? Let's have fun with it. See if people like it. Why the hell not? Faustino, Dark Forest should be prohibited for a 4v4. Why? That is the most popular 4v4 map. Oh no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, so far no Persian villagers have died in the making of this clip, but uh-oh, wait a second. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yakul a little bit too slow to pull his villagers. Another one bites the dust. Gonna get another one for sure. Will he get a straggler villager here? No. Okay, he's going after some lumberjacks. Wow, what a great amount of kills here for Chaos. 8 villagers total. Oh, make that 9 and 10. Possibly 11? No? Wow. And this is what happens when you just give your opponent land. Streaming for about over 2 hours. And my internet is starting to shit the bed, so I'm seeing we're down on Twitch, we're down on YouTube. And this is the part of the night where I just get really upset with the streaming service and the shitty internet. Yeah, that was a lot of damage with 4 scouts. By the way, those scouts are still alive. 2 of them are still alive. And they've gotten even more kills and even more kills. Oh, he's going to go back. He's going to go back for that villager kill, but sacrifices the second last scout to get it. Let this be a lesson to you. Bloodlines, bloodlines, bloodlines. The only reason they got that much damage and stuck around so long is because of the 80 extra HP on 4 of them. By the way, our Turk is in castle. Janissaries are out. Chaos is also in castle age, so maybe these are going to be... Oh, he didn't even have a husbandry? Yikes, only now getting husbandry. But the path has been shut off. Our Persian has gated the community. Yeah, that Wi-Fi is absolutely trash. Sometimes the Wi-Fi is fantastic here, sometimes it's not. I figure on a nighttime usually it's pretty good, but lately it's been kind of real shit. So I do apologize. I really don't like it. I don't like I try to be as clean professional as I can possibly be. Obviously can't control everything in life, but it kind of sucks. You know what else kind of sucks? When the Janissaries range was reduced to 7 from 8, which means mangonels get these kinds of clean shots and down they go. Half of them just died. Oh, maybe even more now. Here we go, another Age of Empires thing. Janissaries and mangonels can shoot over trees apparently, or through trees. Ethernet master race. Man, Canada just has the probably worst high-speed internet out of any country I've ever been to. Spearman. But he gets softened up enough. Slavic cavalry come out. They snipe him. And now, let me guess. Ooh, they wanted to go after the mangoes, but instead get blocked by these two spearmen who are taking a lot of damage from this siege. Britain Castle going up right in the face of the Persian base. Turkish Castle, we know, is already up. 2 extra town centers for our Chinese player. Villager populations identical. Army populations about 10% apart. Yeah, AoE logic, right? Australia's pretty terrible. Yikes. I don't know. I feel like there's nothing quite as bad as Canada. 2 companies basically control the entire market and then dole out whatever little internet they think we need. Another Turkish castle. Very confident placement. I'm not too sure. Maybe this hill is better. I don't know about here. You've got 9 range monks, you've got mangonels, and you've got a wall that you don't control, which means it can get deleted at any moment. I don't know about this castle at all, but the Janissaries are pretty powerful for a castle age unit. Yeah. And now you've invested 18% of your stone. Chester, yo. Everything shooting everything. Yeah, that's what you get when you get the Turk going Janissaries. Another pancake of Janissaries here. What a confident location for Stakes Castle. I mean, that was just beyond confident. I'm talking about Libya. I would assume Libya probably has better internet than Canada. Rogers is the worst. Rogers is the absolute worst. And I live in a building where the internet comes as part of the condo payment, so we have no choice but to get Rogers. Otherwise, we pay for 2 different internets, which is silly. Yeah, Abdurrahman, that sounds like Canada. Castle finally gets canceled. Yellow does have enough stone for another castle. Where is it going to go? Nowhere nearby, I don't think. We've got a couple of Chinese war galleys out. Chaos is back. You can keep your scouts. He's brought siege and heavy cavalry. Ooh, you're in Michigan. Must be beautiful in the fall. A lot of leaves changing colors and such. Yeah, cat, tell me about it. Not that Bell is that much better, but I found it to be a lot more reliable than Rogers. In any event, it is what it is. I can only control what I can control and then hope that the internet doesn't shit the bed like it did about 5 minutes ago and giving me 2 YouTube videos instead of 1 live stream, but not the end of the world. So if you're watching this after the fact and wondering why we're starting kind of the beginning of a game that didn't really start but kind of started, that's because this is part 2. 1 gigabyte per second. That's pretty slow. 200 megabytes per second is, oh my goodness. Now we're just comparing shitty internets. Slavic villager is gonna have to be careful, or maybe not. Does have 34 HP. I mean, the Slav is just taking wolf battles all over the map here. Wolf to the left, wolf to the right. If only you were a Magyar villager, could strike him down with 1 fell swoop. Oh, Thomas, I wish that was the case. No, YouTube took 1 content and carved it up into 2 videos, which means fewer people watching, in my experience. But whatever. Anyone who watches, I'm honestly like Still thankful. So I'm just still thankful. Obviously, I'm thankful. It's still shocking. Oh my god, look at this castle built on top of castle. Our slab a little bit late to the party. I'm still surprised people like the content. Crossbowman for the Vikings. I'm assuming once he hits Imperial, if they're still around, we're gonna get to see some Boggs Vagar out of our Ginger Raiders. Twice the normal streams in a day. Ah, that's a good way of looking at it, yeah. What's the ad revenue of people watching on lives versus the video on demand? I think it depends, Thomas. Honestly, I'm gonna, like, for me, I don't know the numbers in terms of live versus video on demand. All I can say is that every time I go live, YouTube really pressures you to turn on advertisements during the live stream. And it says that you can increase your ad revenue by 40%. But I'm not a big fan of that. I don't want to do that. Ooh, sneaky Chinese camels to the back of this Turkish base. So I'm not sure the exact numbers, but according to YouTube, if you enable ads during the live stream, like, and it would control when they start, it apparently, like, there's a 40% increase in revenue. I would imagine for channels that have like 2 or 3, 5,000 people watching a live stream, enabling ads during the live is probably like a cash machine. Oh, I appreciate that, cat. So I'm not sure exactly how it works with the lives. I'm assuming when you click the live, there was an ad in the beginning, right? But then there shouldn't be any ads throughout. Yeah, that's exactly it. I wouldn't want, like, imagine you're watching like a bunch of onagers fire into like a clump of units and they're about to kill like 20 units, and then an ad pops up for some nonsense. I appreciate that, Thomas. And you also have to remember, yeah, people like Cat have YouTube Premium, so there's no ads, period. There's like a bunch of considerations. I'm not like an expert in it. My goal is to just grow the channel as much as I can right now to see if it's like something I want to continue doing long term. And if it is, then I'll start like really investigating and looking into what like the optimal settings are in ads and stuff like that. Just get ad block. Oh yeah, good point. Abdurrahman, thank you so much for joining. You're going to sleep in the morning? There's the Arbalester upgrade. There's Elite Rattans, Paladins. But where are the elephants? No, our Persian got knocked on his ass. Oh, I don't know if we're going to get to see elephants in this fourth game either. I agree, Cat. Good night, Abdurrahman. I will dream a faster internet for all of us. The Magyar Viking combo is pressing in, but we've got Chuka news out. Not that many though, only 12. What are their upgrades? They are basic. They're not even fully upgraded. Forget rocketry. I don't think they even have chemistry. The North Blue has established himself. Purple has established their bases inside the Persian base. But there's Boggs Vagar. How many Arbalesters does he have? 21. So you have the Vikings and the Magyars, who both have the +1 attack and range. Pardon me, the +1 attack upgrade for their archer units. But our Magyar says, forget the Cav archers. My Paladin is pretty damn perfect. So I'm just gonna go straight for it. Chukanu's in a choke point. They get got. Can't pull that shit when there's a bunch of Arbalesters right behind your Paladins. Chinese bases falling apart. Persian bases falling apart already. So we've got the old yin yang. Both teams pushing in for either side. Slavic siege onagers are here, supported by Britons. I think I saw Warwolf, if I'm not mistaken. Blast damage, yeah, 0.5 tiles. What are the longbowmen? By the way, another purple Briton. Elite longbow, fully upgraded. Slav is going up to siege ram hussars. Elite Magyar hussar, really? Why the Magyar hussar? I don't see any siege on the field. I guess Ganji doesn't want to spend the gold. Hoo-hoo. Gotta be very careful when you're moving around. Your teammates siege onager firing. You never know when an errant set of balls might absolutely flame you alive. Viking moves in, protected by the siege rams. Magyar Hussar joining in, 12. Or Magyar Hussar, Magyar Paladin joining in. 12 Magyar pardon me, 12 Magyar Hussars are being trained. Here come the Rattans. Are they fully upgraded with 10 Pierce? No, they are not. Oh, they're still missing the last armor upgrade. Fully upgraded, they have 10 Pierce armor against the longbow's 11 attack, which means you need a lot of longbows to one-shot a Rattan archer. What's going on here? Magyar Paladin attacking a bunch of infrastructure. Of course, no murder holes for our Turk means that these Arbalesters are safe. Well, safe from the castle, not from the bombard towers. Holy shit, the bombard towers absolutely decimate the Arbalester count. How many kills? 18 kills, probably all Arbalesters. Our Turk has transitioned into hand cannoneers. AC Dragon Rider. We are only here for just a little. I think this is going to be the last game of the evening. How are you doing tonight? I appreciate you continuing to post pictures of your Mendocino Farms lunches. It's like a little nostalgia memory for me. Viking keeps pressing in here. No more rams. Actually, pardon me, there are 2 rams. Man, it sucks to be a villager attacking a siege ram. They have so much HP. Looks like we've got some Magyar Paladins up here as well. Will they be enough to dislodge this Briton force? Rattans, tell me you're still not fully upgraded. Paper money. I want to see Chatras. I want to see a single elephant, please. Hello? Hello, wake up. Okay. Oh, you know, just throwing a few paladins down the toilet. Ooh, you're back on the East Coast. Fair enough. I really wonder why Mendocino Farms doesn't expand. The English longbows have been fantastic this game. Let's see how many kills they've got. Actually, you know what? A little lackluster, not gonna lie. I love that they're backed up by Britain towers because Yeoman actually does add +2 attack to these guys. 17 attack is not bad on the tower. Now, last game, we had about 71 longbowmen with a good number of kills, and they were absolutely crushing it. Didn't do very much, but they were crushing it. Cat, tell me about it. The worst thing in the world is to continually be sick. It's been over a month. Actually, part of me, it's been exactly a month. And I still have to mute the microphone to have a sip of water, otherwise I'll start coughing. I really do think the longbow needs a buff. I get it's super powerful, 12 range killing machine. No, 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 no! This is what I'm talking about. You have to be so careful with your teammates' siege onagers. I get that they're 12 range, but they need something. A little tiny buff. Oh, bronchitis and pneumonia, yikes. Have you done any antibiotics or like, I remember once I had that bronchitis for a long, long time, and I finally just took prednisone. It's like a steroid thing. Not good for the immune system, apparently. But within 3 days, I was healed. I like that idea of heated shot for them. Like I said, the Britons need something so that they don't get so easily steamrolled by siege. But there were some comments in the chat about on the video about how they're fine. Antibiotics not helping at all? Yikes. That's the worst. Gray is dead. Yellow is dead. His base is a ghost town. Our Turk has escaped with 5 villagers. And as much as blue is pushing into here, I don't know that losing 2 of your teammates is going to be that good. Look at the army counts. Team North is 100 army count ahead. They're also 200 villager population ahead. This is open. Hello. Nice gate you built there. Yikes. Okay. Bit of an oversight there, and I feel like this game might be over soon. You can't have 80 less army count, 200 less villager population. The illicit drugs. I remember back in my younger days when I would smoke and I would get like a cold or a flu and I would be coughing and dying and I would be smoking and everyone was like, why the hell are you still smoking? Trebs get rear-ended. Like, why the hell are you messing up your lungs while you have a lung infection, you idiot? AC Dragon Rider, somebody pointed out that the Britons should get hussars. Yeah, Cat, exactly. Exactly. Stop smoking, you idiot, was what I kept hearing all the time. Okay, well, oh no, oh my god, you see how much I wanted to see elephants, that when I looked up and I saw the 9 siege rams, even though they're not even Persian, I thought they were elephants because the icon of the elephant is like silver and very silvery and stuff. Wow, I really wanted it. 4 games we didn't see a single elephant. Oh, wow, okay. Oh, we saw Imperial skirmishers. We saw a bunch of longbowmen. What is this? Chieftains. Just now getting chieftains. Okay, I guess he didn't really run into cavalry. Although chieftains, oh, and he didn't really have any infantry to speak of. Just now adding a few pikemen. Trash. Okay, not a lot of trash this game, although I guess you could call the Magyar Hussar. If they're only food. At trash unit, Paladins and Arbalesters versus Longbowmen. Oh. Let's see who the biggest donors. Wow, not exactly a very giving game, this one. 1,000 resources sent by our Viking. Or pardon me, received. And 1,000 sent. I guess I had those backwards the entire time. Pardon me? Relic gold. 3 of the 4 resources going to our Magyar. Okay. And wood for the Vietnamese. How much wood did he end with? 53 villagers, 5764. I hope he got paper money. I hope for his sake he got paper money. Our biggest killer, most vicious, again, Ganji, the Magyar. Normally a pack and a half smoker, now like a pack every 5 days. Fair enough. Yeah, like I said, back in the day, it was just like, oh, you have a cold, you're coughing, you can hardly breathe? Yeah, okay, have a cigarette. That'll help. Raising's 146 buildings destroyed by those Viking siege rams that just seem to be on an absolute tear, and there's not much that the Slav can do to stop these. Even these siege rams, they're not going to be able to stop. Boggs Vagar for the win. And that's all she wrote for us tonight. Everyone, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for sticking with me last half an hour with the technical difficulties. I'm going to try to figure out what happened and see. Hopefully tomorrow we'll be back in streaming as well. And everyone, thank you so much for joining. And if you're on Twitch, feel free to hit that follow button. If you're on YouTube, feel free to hit the subscribe button. I appreciate that, Cat. Thank you so much, Fried Crown. And yeah, we'll hopefully touch base tomorrow and watch some more Rage Force. Maybe we'll do some other maps. Maybe we'll do something. I don't know if it's Rage Force that keeps crapping out my internet, but whatever it is, I'll hopefully try to figure it out by tomorrow. Ninja, hopefully catch you tomorrow as well. John, I hope the mold is not extensive on your salad. And everyone else, have a fantastic night. Thank you so much for joining.